Welcome back, my friends. Today we are going to be making low carb friendly, sugar free, keto friendly hot chocolate bombs. Okay, so we have a little backstory. We're gonna get into it. Okay, first off, I ordered those molds to make the actual bombs with are like super high, like sought after, so there has been none in my area. So I went onto Walmart and I ordered some a few days before Thanksgiving. They have been sitting in Jamaica, Queens, New York since December 1st, and I don't know when they're gonna come. I tried to order different things to make them with and nothing was working. So I think it's Do It on a Dime. She did this. So first off, these things aren't cheap, okay? I also went to the Dollar Tree and looked for the ones people were saying they had at the Dollar Tree and I couldn't find them. But she said to use these Kinder Joy eggs. I hated buying these for my kids, but they loved every moment of them. And they're not cheap, but they'll do. I was running out of time. They were like 3 for $5. They might be cheaper in your area. If you can find the little molds at Dollar Tree, try that. Or if you have some molds, that would be even better. So ours is going to be more of an egg bomb. So what we're going to use are the molds for this, okay? So that's going to be our molds. I got them all cleaned, sat out, ready to go. So there's our molds. For chocolate, we are going to use the Chalk Zero chocolate. You guys know Chalk Zero is my absolute favorite. You can use Lily's, or if you don't care about the sugar, you can use, like Ghirardelli's, whatever you want to do. I even believe Walmart has a sugar-free option as well, but I like Chalk Zero because it doesn't mess up my belly. So we're going to do the milk chocolate, and then we're probably going to decorate them with some white chocolate as well. So I have a link for Chalk Zero down below. These are the best. Everything about them is so freaking good. I'm going to make cookies with them and stuff. They're the bomb. So we're going to use those. They melt really nicely as well. We're going to add in some marshmallows. Okay, these are the marshmallows I found on Amazon. They are in a different language. I believe they're like Dutch or Belgium. Belgium sugarless treats. They are low carbs, low calorie, no sugar added marshmallows. They are a big size marshmallow, so I'm just going to cut them up to fit them in the little molds. But it's in a different language, and it's so fine print. I want to say it says, I don't know, it's weird, but this is what if you wanted to make marshmallows, you could, but this is the best I could find. So that's what we went on. If you guys want to try them, I'll leave them down below, but they had really good reviews. People said they were really good. It was just that I think these were like $6 and there's not a ton in there, but you can cut them up. So that's what we plan on doing. I also got these little Christmas tree ones for the girls. These aren't keto friendly at all, but just for the kids. And then I got some sprinkles. These are just peppermint crunch and alphabet sprinkles, just to toss in there. You could do a sugar-free one, but I couldn't find any that were Christmas related, so that's what we're gonna do with these. But use it at your discretion. And then you could use the hot chocolate if you're not worried about the sugar, Benny. But so for the kids, I'll probably use some of this. You could use baking cocoa and add sugar to it if you wanted. But you could use those. But what I'm going to use is the Lakanto drinking chocolate sweetened with monk fruit. They have these at TJ Maxx for $4. So I thought that was pretty good. And it's 4 tablespoons is going to give you 1 net carb for 4 tablespoons, which I'll probably only put 2 tablespoons per chocolate bomb just because it's chocolate on chocolate. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I hope you guys are excited. I was planning on putting this video out some time ago because the molds were supposed to be here 2 weeks ago, but better late than never. So we're gonna try it. So are you guys excited? Let's do this. First thing first is we're going to go through and we're gonna melt up some of these chocolate chips. Chocolate! You guys ever see that SpongeBob episode? Love it. All right, so I just have, a good amount in a bowl, just the chocolate, and I'm gonna melt them in 30-second increments just to get them all melted. You don't wanna burn them, just 30 seconds, stir, and then until everything's like thoroughly melted, okay? Okay, so here is the chocolate. It took about a minute, so I might have to add more, but you know, it's okay. So we're going to do 4 bombs because we're missing a half of one. But anyways, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take this guy and we're going to fill him with some chocolate. I've seen people like say like to get like a pastry knife or a pastry brush and use it, but we're not doing that because that's a lot of money. So how we're going to do it is like this. We're just going to kind of bring it around, bring it around. This is a lot of SpongeBob references today. And then I'm just gonna kind of maneuver, right? You're gonna make sure everything is coated, right? And then the excess, I'm just gonna kind of tap out into the bowl, and then I'm just gonna wipe the side, okay? So you just wanna make sure it's hollow, and you wanna make sure that everything is nice and coated evenly, right? And that's one. I feel like this one's a little bit more chunky on the inside, but it is what it is. So we will put these in the fridge. I'm gonna try to see if I can kind of get a little bit of this chocolate out because I feel like it's kind of pooled a little bit. You guys see how I'm kind of like just dipping it out here? I'm kind of just tapping it because we don't want it to be overly, we want it to still be hollow, you know what I mean? Because I want to be able to put all my fillers in there. And that's it. So we have the egg coated, or the chocolate coated inside the egg shell. And that's number 1. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna do all of these. I'm gonna wipe my hands off. I would love to know what kind of things you guys are doing with your family throughout all this, trying to keep things interesting. I thought these chocolate bombs are a really great idea, but man, you can get super creative with these. Like I was watching this one girl and she did Grinch ones, which seem relatively easy. Again, we're just kind of manipulating it all over. I did see Christy Davis and her daughter. Gosh, I can't think of her daughter's name now. She's real cute. I think she's also doing keto. They also did theirs, but I know they put like collagen and stuff and like collagen powder and stuff like that in there. We're not doing that. Or I think they may have put MCT oil. They were kind of like making fat bomb ones, which I thought was kind of cool. But I want to feed these to my kids, you know what I mean? And they don't need that. And I put my collagen in my coffee. So again, we're just kind of tapping out the excess, okay? Because we don't need it to be, we want it to be kind of hollow on the inside. All right, so here are the molds all filled with the melted chocolate. And I'm pretty happy with how they came out. So what I'm just making a mess here. I only dropped one of the eggs in the chocolate, so I thought that was pretty. I got chocolate all over my hands. So I'm gonna throw these in the fridge for probably 5 or 6 minutes. And then I'm gonna go back in with the melted chocolate, and I have like a thinner spoon, and I'm just going to reinforce the edges, okay? Because we're gonna have to use those. So far so good. Now I just gotta find a place to put this big old sheet pan in my fridge. But yeah. All right, so while those are cooling, I'm gonna go in with some marshmallows. I'm only gonna take, these are really big, 4. Look at how big these are. I don't know if you guys can see. These are pretty decent size. So, and they're pretty thick too. So, we're gonna take these and I'm just gonna cut them. Do you wanna try a piece of this marshmallow, Becky? Becky loves marshmallows. All right, here, try that out. Let me know. What do you think, Beck? You are they're good? Mm-hmm. Tell them, they gotta hear you.
It's good.
It's good? Mm-hmm. It tastes like a good marshmallow?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm just gonna cut these. So just gonna go through, chop these up so they're ready to be placed in there because they're obviously too big to put in like that, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna have these all ready. Okay, so these have been sitting, they're almost set, but again, like I said, I wanted to go back with the chocolate and reinforce the sides. If you have like one of those like pastry brushes, that would probably be like a really great option, but I'm just going through with a spoon, like a thinner spoon, and just kind of lining up the sides. And then I'll go through and scrape off. I hope you guys can see this. It's really rather simple. Just going through, scraping up everything and reinforcing, making the sides a little bit thicker. But all right, so yeah, just go through, take your spoon, reinforcing the sides. You see what I did here? So I don't know if this was one of the last ones I did or what, but it wasn't even solid yet because it was too much chocolate in there. So you live and you learn, right? This is the first time. We're not pros, we're doing this together. So I'll just use this chocolate just to reinforce the sides. Okay, so I was kind of messing around with these because I was like, ooh, how am I gonna get these off? Because usually with the silicone ones, you kind of bend them and they come out. But since we're using these plastic ones, I didn't know what I was doing. So I just took a little knife. Oh, all right. So that's the inside, no one's gonna see that, but here is the outside shell. All right, so we need aligners. Luckily, I don't have Christmas ones because I'm awful. And we're just gonna put this in here, I think, for right now. I just don't want it to sit on a cool surface. So then we're gonna go through with this one again. And just gonna run it across the side. Come on. Sorry, Becky's in school. All right, got it. Okay, so it's just gonna take a little bit of wiggle room. Just have a little bit of patience and go through, okay? So I have them all down and hopefully this is warm enough, but we're gonna take a warm plate and then just smooth it down. I just threw it in the microwave, okay? Again, you just kind of, and you circle it, okay? Instead of doing the pan, because the pan I feel like it can get away from you. My hands are just dirty. We're gonna take our Lakanto mix and we're gonna take 2 tablespoons. This is just half tablespoons. And we're gonna fill it. Only one end, okay? Oh, I don't even know if 2 is gonna fit. It might be too much. All right. We're gonna drop in a couple marshmallows, right? Drop those in. Oh, that's a big boy. Okay, put you right there. And then you can add in your sprinkles if you choose, okay? I'm just gonna toss in a couple. Just to give it a little color. All right, so then we're gonna take this guy again, rub them, and we're gonna place it right on there. Holy shit, this is working. This is working. Okay, so now, I'm gonna go back in with, this is just some white chocolate from Chalk Zero, and we're gonna do a little drizzle. Give it a little bit extra. And then we can just add a couple little sprinkles to the top. Okay? And then we're gonna put her, picking her up nice and easy, and we're gonna drop her in there. Okay? So that's one. And I'm just gonna run her to the fridge real quick, okay? All right, my friends, here are the hot cocoa bombs. This is one I put a little peppermint in there and topped it with the white chocolate. This one just has a little bit of the sprinkles in it, the Soletta ones. This one we did plain, and then this one has white chocolate. So these two are perfectly low carb, keto friendly because they don't have any of the added sprinkles on there. These sprinkles are definitely not sugar free. So just wanted to let you guys know that. Sophia, I have my vanilla almond milk heating up. Sophia, come pick your one that you want to have. Sophia is going to be our taste tester today because Becky's still in class, so she's going to have hers when she's done. Which one you want to try? This one has peppermint and this one just has the sprinkles. And these are just plain, and this one has white chocolate drizzle. You want this one? Okay. Becky, you want to try?
Yeah, but I just do it really quick.
Okay, which one do you want to try?
I just want that one.
You just want the chocolate one? Okay.
Accident.
But it's like, I don't know the purple one.
All right, so right here I have some warm almond milk. Look! It worked! And then here's... There it is! All right, we'll get a spoon. Ooh, that smells really good. There's that. Ooh, the chocolate's nice and melty. And here's Sophie's. We're just gonna give it a nice mix. We got marshmallows.
Mom, we should have this every day.
Every day. I'm gonna put a little bit more milk because these are real chocolatey.
I'm really doing that, so it feels like.
All right.
I'm gonna taste it.
You guys could add more chocolate if you want, or more marshmallows if you want.
Okay.
All right, I think this one's Becky's. And then that one's Sophie's. What do we think?
It's really good.
Mmm.
Is it real chocolatey? How's your Sophie? You taste the peppermint in there?
No, not really, but it's good.
It's good? Are those cool? Yeah? You want to make more of them?
Sure.
Yeah? All right, my friends. There you go. Now you have it. We have ourselves some no sugar, low carb, keto friendly. You're like, no sugar. What is this? We'll put some more marshmallows in yours. So yeah, I will link the marshmallows down below. And if you guys can't find the molds like I couldn't, then now you have an option. So Merry Christmas!